My name's Gemma. I'm a teacher at a primary school, and this is my daughter, Skye, who's just turned 3. I live with my husband, Craig, in Inverness. I enjoy going for walks, having a coffee in my back garden, reading a book on my sofa when Skye allows me. Perhaps not too dissimilar from the blood donors, just live an ordinary life. For most people, they would say that the birth of their child is very extraordinary, and it was for me, but for many different reasons, because Skye came out in a really bad way. She had 9 transfusions, so she had 2 on the day she was born, and then pretty much from then on, it was her blood was this problem. So it was about 7 after that platelet transfusions. Doctors still don't know what it was, some trauma, unknown trauma around the time of birth, and this caused her to come out just in an elective section in a really bad, in a bad way, not breathing very well. One of the doctors at the time said that if she had been born 3 hours later, she would have been a stillborn. Because she'd had so many cannulas and tubes coming out of her when she was really ill, they couldn't get a vein in her. So they ended up putting, the only place they could find a vein was in her head, was in an artery in her head. And I just remember, well, pretty much we were sent away for the procedure, and I remember hearing her from the top of the ward and being like, I can't actually, and I didn't, obviously she was just maybe 10 days old, but I still knew it was her crying. I had to leave the ward because it was just so upsetting. I always said that if I ever met the person who gave Skye the blood or the platelets that she needed, I would literally break down in front of them and hug. Oh Jesus! I would hug them until I couldn't hug them anymore, because I'd want to say thank you for giving me my kid, and thank you for giving me this ordinary life. You may think that, like me, these people, they're ordinary people, but to me, they're not. They're extraordinary for what they've done for my family. Blood donors are the reason that I'm sitting here today, and the reason I'm part of a family of 3 and not one of 2 parents mourning the death of their first child.